que o posto tá lá na frente.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Droga, tá fazendo muito barulho aqui. Ó. Tá, e aí, eu cheguei aqui. E não é aqui, não é isso? Bequinho aqui, ó. Nada. Vou subir tudo isso, beleza. Susto. Ai, meu Jesus Cristo. Muita gente.
Science bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs,
Tá, ali tem um negócio pra gerar energia.
a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change
Parece que eu tô meio perdido. Cara, o cara é mó rápido.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reached the lights of the gas station alive.
Antes de usar, eu vou pegar o resto da munição, porque vai que apareça alguma outra coisa, né? Estranho essas fragmentadas que dá na tela. Não sei se é o jogo, se é o meu PC. Aí o posto.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright
You
Falls
also.
when I first arrived with Alice.
E aquele que tava indo lá no barco na primeira parte da nossa gameplay.
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
O Sr. Alan Wake é muito poético. Everybody here. Chegamos a tal posto.
The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now.
Uma coisa aqui nas placas de preço. Beleza, vamos entrar lá ver se a gente acha a vida.
I had to get inside the gas station to find a phone to call for help. The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
Ixi, galera, vai sair alguma droga daqui de dentro. Ó.
All right. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
A 68 Festa Anual do Cervo, 68ª, não sei se é assim que fala, de 15 a 18, jogos e atividades, bilhetes de rifa, competição de pesca, concurso de tortas e competições surpresa, música ao vivo para crianças, Charlie de Impulso à Tarde, o incrível fantasmagoria, Monte Connery, místico à noite, não perca os filhos do cervo. Tem nada aqui dentro. Vou ter que sair pela garagem. E aí alguma droga vai acontecer. TV desligou. Só corre. Ó. Tá vendo? Eu cheguei aqui, mas não tem nada. Vamos ver atrás do posto. Nada. Tem uma estrada aqui. Uma coisa capotada. Ai, meu Deus. Olha a machadada, cara. Tá fechado aqui. Encontra um telefone. Pelas costas. Eu preciso estudar estudar melhor essa mecânica dessas coisas. Vamos lá.
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
I'll keep writing. Outside there's only darkness. Outside the cabin,
Beleza, que nós
outside the floor, there's
exploramos.
only darkness. I can feel the presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. Just believe me.
The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now. I had to get inside the gas station to find a phone to call for help.
Encontrei um telefone no posto aqui, será? Tem telefone, né? Deixa eu só dar uma rápida olhada. Telefone na oficina não. Nas paredes, aqui no armário. Ah, o telefone aqui, ó.
Great Falls Sheriff Station.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker. You are...
I'm Alan Wake. But listen, I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake. Not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station. Okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
Então, teoricamente, o chalé que ele estava hospedado com a esposa não existe. Olha lá.
I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at. But the cabin had disappeared.
Episódio 2, Possuídos. Cidade de Nova York, 3 anos atrás. Cara, a narrativa do jogo é legal, né, galera? Caramba.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
Aqui sabe o que lembra um pouco? Lembra um pouco The Last of Us. Primeira parte lá da Sarah. Preciso derrubar a cadeira dele.
The continuing freezing rain and heavy snowfall has necessitated a winter storm warning in the entire tri-state area. People are advised to stay indoors as many roadways are already closed. City officials
Não
are
vou
not
como sair por causa da
expecting
nevasca.
to keep up with the weather. We're now on the third day of the blizzard. The weather is not expected to clear up anytime soon.
Cara, o jogo é cheio de detalhe. Muito legal, cara. Como que eu não conhecia o Alan Wake antigamente, hein? Por que esse jogo nunca chegou até mim? Olha como é que tá a nevasca lá fora. Galera, eu acho que esse jogo tá menos de R$20, cara, na Steam. Na Epic também. Ele tá muito legal, cara. Pelo menos na data de gravação dessa gameplay. Vale cada centavo.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really? These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan! Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Nossa, ela morre
Please
de
hurry.
medo de
I'm
escuro.
right here, baby.
I'm fine, I'm fine. Just get the lights back on. Now, please.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Fogo no parquinho.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head. I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh, it doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
I'll take your word for it, Doc.
Olá. Fale com Sarah.
Have a nice day now. Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
A moça do interruptor?
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor. That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
She'd fit right in where I come from.
As you can see, she's a little obsessed with maintaining the light bulbs of the whole town, refuses to step on shadows, things like that. Back in her day, she wrote about all sorts of weird things in the paper. Bright Falls has a colorful history. Of course, what small town hasn't?
Doideira.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
Doideira, cara.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor.
I couldn't go anywhere yet. I had to play along with the caller. Alice's life was at stake.
I thought he quit drinking for good.
Não
Oh,
consigo
no
sair.
such luck. He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly. He started shouting like that the moment he woke up.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the brake load. It's here. That's the boost, right? Stucky's supposed to be driving that.
Hey, you! Can you help me? Can you turn the lights on?
Por que é tão importante pra esses caras acenderem as luzes, hein?
Thank you, man. Thank you. Hey, you're alright. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. Cops, they got it all wrong. See?
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Ele falou no fundo do lote. Tem um buraco. aqui, acho que não abre.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car. Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business. Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Vamos voltar a falar com o xerife. Parece que essa parte tá mais tranquila. Esse corredorzão estranho aqui, hein? Não vou entrar aqui não. Ó, tô falando.
Reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's...
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Oh, my!
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I stick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.